Hi guys! So I haven't updated you since week 7 and I am now in my 13th week. I am 12 weeks and 3 days. So I'm moving into my 13th week and yeah, so first trimester almost over. I've had a really hard first trimester. It was definitely harder than my first trimester with Graciela, and it was actually the complete opposite than with her. And I'm just so happy that I'm starting to get some energy back, and my and my nausea is starting to recede a little bit. It's been 4 days since I actually got sick after eating, so fingers crossed that was the last time, because it just takes so much out of you getting sick, and I hope that that part is over. Some things that have been going on: I had my first prenatal visit 2 weeks ago. Yes, 2 weeks ago, and we got to hear the baby's heartbeat. It was around 150 to 160. So that is good, very strong. And then a week later, which was this past Monday, I had my first trimester scan. So we got to see an ultrasound of the baby that actually looked like a baby, because my first ultrasound was at 5 weeks, and so you couldn't really see anything because it was super tiny, and all you could see is that it was there. But this time we actually got to see its face and its arms and legs moving around, kicking. It was so active. It was doing somersaults, and it would not stay still for the technician. So it did take a little longer for her to get her measurements that she needed. At the first trimester scan, they measure the neck fold and they check the nasal cavity, and everything turned out perfect. Baby is perfectly healthy and fine. Oh, she closed the door. So yeah, everything turned out good with that. But yeah, so the baby was just moving around so much that the technician was having a hard time getting measurements, but that's okay because I got to look at him or her a little longer. And she printed out so many pictures for me. I didn't even think to ask for the pictures, even though that should have been a thought, because you want pictures of your baby. But she printed out 22 pictures for me, and with my first trimester scan with Gracie, I think they only gave me 4. So I got lots of pictures. I got the feet, the profile, full body shot, legs, arms, everything, and it was so great. I was measuring 12 weeks and 3 days at the ultrasound, which is only a 3-day difference. I was supposed to be just 12 weeks exactly on that day. So that's 3 days is not a big deal at all. So they're going to stay with the February 16th due date, because I think it's only if you're measuring 5 or more days ahead that they change your due date. So we're sticking with the February 16th. And what else? I have not been sleeping very well. My arms fall asleep really easily because I've been trying to sleep on my side, since that's the best position to sleep in pregnancy. You're not supposed to spend too much time on your back, and it's not comfortable to sleep on my stomach. So I've been sleeping on my side, and my shoulder and my arms, they fall asleep. It's just, and I have to get up to pee. Feels like every 20 minutes because I'm drinking so much water, 'cause I'm always thirsty, which is another symptom. always thirsty. I drink so much water, just so much water. That's all I drink is water, and so I'm always having to pee. But that's okay. Water is good for you, especially during pregnancy, and especially since I'm still breastfeeding Gracie, which yesterday we made our 18-month mark of breastfeeding, so yay, we made it that far. She shows no signs of wanting to stop. She's always asking for her boo-boos. So yeah, I don't think she'll be wanting to wean anytime soon. And my milk supply has been a lot better than it was in the very beginning. I did mention in my 7-week vlog that my supply had dropped drastically when I first found out that I was pregnant, but it did keep going up, and now it's back to where it was. I am not pumping anymore at work, but my supply has, no, I never got to pump at work. I'm not pumping before work anymore. I'm not pumping at all. I want a break between Gracie having to pump for her and having to pump for baby number 2. So I am completely done. I put the pump away. I put all the parts away. It's been a couple weeks and everything is going good with that. So no more pumping. So excited. I hate pumping. It sucks. I'm just gonna be honest. I hate washing the little parts, and I think my pump was starting to lose suction because it just took so long to get anything, and I know that I had milk, but it just took so long to get it into the bottle. So I think I'm going to be looking into getting a new pump for this baby. I'm going to see if our insurance covers one, because I didn't look to see if insurance covered a pump when I was pregnant with Gracie. So I'm going to check that out this time. What else? Cravings. I haven't had any like really strong cravings for certain things, but if I see something that looks good, I will not stop thinking about it until I get it. Last week it was tacos. I really wanted tacos. We didn't have any ingredients for them, so when we went grocery shopping, I made sure to get everything for tacos. I had them. They were delicious, but then I didn't want them anymore. So it's just things like that. If I get something, an idea of something, I want it and want it and want it until I get it. And then once I get it, I'm like, okay, I got my fill. Because of getting so sick during this first trimester, I have lost close to, I think, I lost 10 pounds and then I went back up a little bit. So I think I'm at a 7-pound loss. I am 15 pounds lighter than when I got pregnant with Gracie. I found that out at my prenatal visit. So that puts me at a healthier weight this time around. And really, I don't do anything to try and lose weight. I am just going to say it's because we've been eating a lot healthier for almost a year now. We switched to non-GMO organic produce, and we just make lots of healthier choices. We still have everything that we want, but we just make sure that it's prepared in a more sustainable, better way. So I really think that's what's helped me get to a healthier weight. So because I am at a healthier weight this time, they canceled my fasting blood sugar test for 15 weeks. They just like to do that to see if you're at risk for gestational diabetes. It's not the gestational diabetes test that you have towards the end of your 2nd and the beginning of your 3rd trimester. It's a different test that they do on overweight pregnant women, but I'm no longer overweight, so that is great. So I didn't have to do that at my visit last time. I did have some blood work done, but that was just to check like my iron and D vitamins and all that stuff. And then I had a blood test done at my 1st trimester scan, and that was just to check for any abnormalities, to see if the baby is at risk for anything like tri-13 or Down syndrome. Honestly, I don't even care if my baby is at risk for any of those things, and I don't mean it in a way of like I don't care about my baby. I mean it as some people use that as an option to opt out of your pregnancy if there is a risk for your baby to have some kind of genetic mutation or problem where they would need extra care. I just wanted the test so that I could have the ultrasound. I really wanted to see my baby. So yeah, if my little blessing has an extra chromosome or something, you know, it's in God's plan, and I would never opt out of my pregnancy. I am pro-life. I know that's a very controversial subject with a lot of people, but me personally, I'm pro-life, and I would never be able to get rid of my baby just because there might be some hard times. You don't get to pick and choose the children that you love. So I love all of my babies, future ones and current. Yeah, so I can show you a belly shot. I feel like a house. I feel really, really large. I am in maternity jeans right now because they are the most comfortable. My other jeans don't button. And I am in a maternity shirt just because I'm taking my weekly photos in this shirt for my pregnancy. I did pictures every week with Gracie in the same shirt, and it just helped to see how my belly grew. So taking my picture today, and so that's why I have this maternity shirt on. I feel like I've gotten a lot bigger, a lot quicker this time. With Gracie, I didn't start showing, I popped out at 19 weeks, and I remember because it was the week before I got my gender scan, the anatomy scan, and that was the week that I really felt like I looked pregnant. So I feel right now like I did closer to 20 weeks pregnant with Gracie, but I've heard a lot of people say that they showed a lot quicker with their multiple pregnancies, their subsequent pregnancies, and because your body already knows what to do and it doesn't have to really stretch out, it has like that memory, and that's just what I've heard. So I don't know if it's true or if it's all in my head or if I'm just super bloated. Yeah, I love these jeans that I'm wearing today. I got these when I was pregnant with Gracie, around 20 weeks, from Motherhood in the mall, and they've held up so well. I wore them so much during my pregnancy with her. They were my only maternity jeans, and this time I have one other pair that I got at Old Navy just because they were on sale. I hope they still fit me by the end of this because they're already feeling a little tight in the thighs, but we'll see. Yeah, so I will see you for my next update. I'm not sure when that will be because I'm so busy, but I will definitely be updating sooner or later, so stay tuned, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!